Hello everybody. I'm speaking to you as there have been some announcements by SA Health and by the Premier today to inform us that there has been a case of community transmission of COVID-19 in South Australia. As a result of this, Killara is going to code orange our preservation plan. This morning, the critical incident management team met and we refreshed and reviewed our plans. And so I just want to share with you what this means for you and for us at Killara. If you are a client with Help at Home services, your Killara staff member who supports you will be wearing a mask when they're visiting you, and they'll check to see that you're well and whether or not you've been in an exposure site. Equally, if you live in a Killara retirement village, you'll be required to observe the social distancing and the South Australian health guidelines for older people. And if you're unable to socially distance in meeting with someone in a room or an office, then you'll be required to wear a mask. If you or your loved one is in a Killara aged care facility, you'll find that staff, volunteers and visitors are wearing masks at all times, as we have been for the past few days. And as you know, there are a range of checks and declarations to complete to enter the facility, with no entry to those people who have cold symptoms, who have a temperature, or have been in an area listed by SA Health as a place of risk. And there's no entry to someone who's been contacted by SA Health to say that they've had an exposure and that they're required to self-quarantine, or indeed someone who's been in contact with a person who may have had COVID. Visiting to aged care continues to be restricted between 9 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on the weekends, and by care manager approval after hours. Residents in Killara aged care are strongly encouraged not to go out unless there are urgent medical needs. Right now, until we know a little bit more about what's going on with the spread, I strongly encourage residential aged care residents not to go into busy public places. We'll be restricting staff movements between sites unless absolutely necessary. And it is necessary to have a COVID vaccination clinic and to keep everyone having their COVID vaccinations. That's a really important part of helping prevention. So the Woodcroft Vaccination Clinic will take part tomorrow for staff and for volunteers. So do take advantage of that while you can. Our website will be our source of truth, and we will be putting information on there. If you are not on our email distribution list and you know someone who wants to be, you can email us at info@killara.org.au. And later on this week, I'll send out an invitation for a community-wide Zoom meeting with me and with senior staff so that you can ask any questions or raise any concerns that you might have. And we will continue to keep you posted as things change, as SA Health inform us about more directions that may be put in place or not as the need is. So fingers crossed that this will be contained quickly and it won't have an impact on us other than a bit of an inconvenience with restrictions. So thank you very much for your attention, and we will update you again soon. Thank you.